Hi, welcome to Live Like an Athlete. Some people think that all carbs are bad. Well, there's nutrient-dense carbs and calorically dense carbs. And the nutrient-dense, all the vegetables and fruits. The calorically dense are the breads, pastas, boxed cereals, and processed. Some people say don't eat any protein because it ruins your kidneys. Problem with that is that's not true. If you have no pre-existing kidney problems, you should be fine. Peter Lemon, the foremost researcher on protein metabolism, suggests eating 0.77 grams of protein per day per pound of body weight, especially if you're working out. A lot of people say don't eat any fat. Fat makes you fat. Well, that's not true. In fact, Ansel Keys started that rumor years in the 50s and 60s, and that research was debunked. Even saturated fat's okay as long as it's in limited amounts. Also, some people think that a calorie is a calorie. Like if you eat 150 calories of asparagus, 150 calories of Dr. Pepper, it's the same. Well, it's not true. Once again, nutrient dense versus calorically dense, and your pancreas does something different to the Dr. Pepper than to the asparagus. A lot of people think that eating good is expensive, but I spend about $60 a week. I don't know if that's a lot to you, but I don't think that's a lot. I go to Aldi's for my groceries. A lot of people think to choose low-fat foods. Well, I remember in the old days we used to eat Snackwell cookies, and we would eat them maybe by the box, thinking that they're at least we're not eating fat, and that certainly was a bad idea. A lot of people say don't skip breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. Well, it depends. Like we talked about with time-restricted eating, for some people skipping breakfast is fine. And same with night eating. People think, oh, I shouldn't eat anything after 8 o'clock at night or it'll be stored as fat. Well, it depends on your metabolism. If your metabolism says you need about 2,000 calories a day to maintain your weight, and you've only eaten 1,900 calories, and you can go ahead and eat another 100 calories before bed, it's certainly not going to hurt. So I think the night eating problem is because it's usually what people choose at night. That's the problem. They choose the wrong foods. And finally, it's better to be fit and fat than skitty and sedentary. Okay, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week.